We are underway. The league leaders with a win. From the corner, met well, but just over the crossbar. So close from Adoritz.
Well, he attacks this ball beautifully. This is an intentional, well-rehearsed free kick. Adoritz peeling off his defenders like tissue on a toilet roll. Nobody tracking him down. He stopped.
And fast. This would be asking a lot, though. 4 in the wall. Over the wall! And it trickles home off the fingertips of Gorka and in.
Too hard to handle. It's a spectacular free kick in my book. Astonishing from Messi. Gets his angle dead right. And Gorka Irazos sees this coming and it's stretching away from him. Spectacular indeed. Messi again. He could make a soft-boiled egg look spectacular. Wonderful ball. It takes a deflection. Lady Luck flutters her big eyelashes at Messi. Argentina, Lady Luck. It definitely takes a wicked deflection. It sends Irazos one way and he cannot shift his body weight back in time and stretch his outstretched right hand. Here you see, comes right across. Fortuitous goal.
For Rico Mathieu there.
This ball dies on Rico, unfortunately for him. It's a great
inside,
ball.
Touched and slapped away, bravo. Adoritz almost puts it in.
Wonderful extension of his telescopic leg here by Adoritz. Fabulous ball played in. That's a tremendous goalkeeping save here. Ika Munayin pings this one in beautifully, curvaceously, accurately, and it's nearly deadly.
Now Rakitic, 20 minutes in. Barcelona looking to boss.
Oh, beautiful.
Neymar hit behind the play. It's Messi in the box, lifting it across. Headed and tipped over the bar. Suarez denied.
Stupefying. Astonishing ball from Messi. It looked easier to miss than it does, but you've got to give credit to big Gorka Irazos. It's brilliant from Neymar. He gets clipped by DeMarcos. He goes to the switches on. He's found him.
Neymar settles. Across and the diving header.
Superlative play from Barcelona. The spank from Dani Alves to find his counter-Brazilian. Astonishing. And then Neymar puts it on a golden altar for the diving header. The only way he could feed in Xavi. He did so, unlucky. There's a wonderful, there's that cynical kick for me by DeMarcos that the referee sees and ignores, and that sets it up.
Center only about a yard off the line. Marcos Susaeta drives it back post and slapped away by Bravo.
A lovely strike from Markel. The Spanish international really steps through this one and asks a question. Bravo by name.
Well, does force it free. Headed in for Suarez. Scrambling Laporte into the path of Messi, but on his right. Back to Suarez. He will not be denied.
Magnificent with a strike. Superlative this time, and this is top class, top draw. Blue ribbon flamethrower. He's wonderful at the start of this. He's got Neymar to the left. He's got Messi to the right. He could have went one-on-one. He passes it off unselfishly, and then he gets it returned. And then it's a wonderful catapult. Charrua style. Beautiful ball here. Neymar kisses it on. He has the left or the right decision. He feeds Messi into stride. Lionel puts the brakes on, sets the table, and Suarez says, we dine tonight. Give, go, hesitate, get it back, catapult, bullseye, William Tell style.
Third goal of the league season.
A cracker, that one. What a beautiful steered-in goal. And look out. Good
Rakitic skirted through by Messi. Xavi with an open net. Drives to the middle, kneed up by Neymar. Turned by Suarez and cleared away.
Wow, you sound like a hockey commentator, Phil. That's unbelievable. The way that ball is pinging around like it's the Detroit Red Wings. Beautiful play again, touching it on. Messi's magic here opens him up, and Xavi, like a ghost through fog, arrives beautifully, and it comes back. Suarez tries to arrow it home, cannot catch it clean of them.
Out wide.
Nicely.
Strong run, Balenciaga.
Ooh.
Piqué heads it over his keeper. Off the post. Adoritz comes close, but not close enough.
Well, unlucky here. Adoritz. Piqué nearly costs his team. He takes it away from the goalkeeper, Bravo, who's screaming, "It's my ball." But then it falls to Adoritz. He just cannot get enough.
No.
Poor
Xavi to midfield, and that will do it at the half. Few opportunities inside the Barcelona end, denied by Bravo and the defense. And bangs it in. Piqué deflects clear. Lifted back to the middle. The run by Lopez. The goal at his mercy. And he lets them off the hook.
You're being a little harsh, Phil. This is a hard opportunity. Look at the angle that he's on when this ball comes in. He's got Piqué in front of him. It's a hell of an effort, but it's never going to find its way through.
There, the bump just a bit from behind. Maybe a sympathy call or no call from Mateo. Sneaks it over to Susayeta, up for Lopez. Good build
nice
up.
Ball.
Threads it to Adoritz. Denied. Rebound. Buried by Mikel Rico. Adoritz could not score, but he sets the table. Athletic back within one.
Lovely ball. Fed in for Adoritz to turn and spank. And it's too much of a sizzler for Bravo to catch or to parry behind the upright. This is a lovely ball right here. He sees his runner, he plays it in, wonderful hit. And then Mikel Rico just wipes his feet. Lopez sets the dominoes falling. Nothing much more than Bravo could do other than really get his fist behind it and punch that one away. Didn't have the time.
Neymar in the box. Barca looking back. Messi! Oh, it's the back of the net, but on the outside of the goal.
Great setup again. Neymar.
Messi, Xavi, Rakitic looking for some breathing room.
Nicely.
Suarez in the box. Chips. Back post. Off the keeper and in. Messi with a brace.
Again.
And Barca's back by 2.
Superb by Suarez, who everybody's going over to congratulate. Breakaway like the SS Enterprise. They afford space in front of them. Barcelona, but the connection of the passes is absolutely kaleidoscopic. Messi, the thunder at the end of this lightning attack. Rakitic feeds Suarez. This is a death ball for the head of Neymar, who either intentionally or unintentionally lets it go. I think he misses it. The ball just behind Neymar. Rakitic feeds, but look at Suarez. It's the right pass. He doesn't get a rush of blood. He never does. He feeds this one on to Neymar, who seems to see the ball coming a little bit behind him and lets it run on for Messi for number 3. But Suarez again, absolutely tremendous in being a part of this Barcelona response unit.
2 storied sides. In fact, Athletic actually older than Barcelona. 1898. Ball dummied through. Neymar back post, and that time it's bullseye.
Razor sharp from, well, is it Neymar or is it Edward Scissorhands? Because that's how sharp this one is. Again, he does pure Barcelona.
No busting these ghosts for Athletic. Lionel Messi, 2 goals, 2 assists.
Xavi again. How many midfield players take that ball and touch it, and then realizing where the Brazilian is? Magic
Into the
again.
area looking for another, but Gorka with the good hands.
glides, wonderful runner, poetry in motion. Wonder if he runs on the beach at Barcelona, if he leaves footprints on the sand.
Chance inside for Adelitz, touches around PK and beats Bravo to the near post. They won't give up.
Well, the boys from the Basque never give up, but this is a wonderful goal. Adelitz smoother than a trombone slide with this finish. What an angle! And questions should be asked of the goalkeeper. It's direct EPL Route 1, just a big hoof up the field. The raid to tackle, Munayin sets him off. It's an astonishingly wonderful hit from a tight angle. Busquets gets taken to the cleaners by little Ika Munayin.
Might be the benefactor if Alves does lead.
A ball!
Sends it in, the header just wide. Adriano pay applause. Xavi getting the recognition on enemy ground.
Well, wonderful sportsmanship by the Basque people. Seeing a genius exit, and of course,
Barcelona have not swept Athletics since 2010-11. That's going to be pain, and it's a red card. Suarez goes down. Acheta saying, what did I do?
Well, what he does, he comes through the back of the player with malicious intent. It's cynical, and it deserves the red card. Take a look, right through, onto the knee. No chance of getting the ball. Suarez has already played it, and look at the positioning of the referee. The studs come in, through, and hard. That's intentional, and that's a good decision for me. Acheta gets caught, and fabulous positioning by this ref.
Almost as though he was going for the ball, realized he wasn't going to get it. And then just to slow down Suarez, it was not pretty.
Acheta and Laporte had really good games trying to contain, trying to nail Barcelona's jello to the ceiling. Couldn't do it. 4 goals to show, but appreciating the battle that he's given. But Suarez really took that one.
No sympathy.
And this crowd being cynical, because there's no question that one was a very vicious tackle.
It wasn't planted, but it can still move. Hard to argue with that evidence.
Not that it was needed, but physical evidence is good. Being out of La Masia.
Threading it through for Messi. Neymar back to Messi, back to Neymar. Suarez scoops for Neymar, fights his way through, lift to the middle, but no one home.
Seeing it's a handball on Neymar.
He, by the way, dropping to that back line.
Kiss and go. All kisses in a Romeo and Juliet here. Looked like a handball, live time. And Suarez being pulled off of the field now. He'll always be the man they'll look at as the pantomime villain. But when you see goals like this, you can only admire it.
Is still in the picture as well. Nice turn, Messi, as Busquets tumbles. Weaves it back on his right foot. Oh, sneaks it through for Busquets, squared, touched home. Barca's put a 5th on the board, and it's Pedro, but it's Messi's magic that makes the rabbit pop out.
Staggering again from Barcelona. Rabbit hole attack in Messi's the march here. Again, he doesn't ask or call for the ball. He summons it on the run. And then he sees all of his players and takes all of the options into account. Pedrito is at the end of it. But it started by Busquets for Messi. And then he goes on this wonderful mazy run, drawing the defenders into him like iron filings to a magnet. Busquets keeps on running after he drops to the ground because he knows Messi will find you. He does. He gifts. And wonderful exchange of passes on the run, and even the Basque people.
Everything goes against him. They could drop to 15.
On, delivered.
And it is there for Neymar at the spot. And Gorka down quickly and slammed to safety. Neymar might have been off. Messi would have been on. Take another look, but it's still 5-2. Urpegi critiquing the officiating. Take another look. There's one offside, perhaps, but look at the cut of the grass, and I think that was on. And then this one as well. Urpegi. Good. Last time Barca scored this many goals back in the turn of the century. Right now it is Athletic, though, turning around, watching Barcelona celebrate. 5-2, the victory for Barca.
Athletic Club